everyone. This is the last word. A very happy new year to all the viewers of NDTV. On the show tonight, the United Nations has declared 2025 as a target year for achieving gender equality and empowering all women and girls as part of the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. And the SDGs aim to end all forms of discrimination against women and girls, end all forms of violence against women and girls, recognize and value unpaid care and domestic work. Gender equality is not only a fundamental human right, but a necessary foundation for a peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable world. There has been progress over the last decades, but the world is not really on track to achieving gender equality anytime soon. We want to be celebrated for our diversity, our complexity, and our multifaceted identities. The future is female. So on the show tonight, we speak to 7 women and ask them what do they want from 2025. Joining me on the show, Dr. Neelam Mohan. She is the Senior Director, Department of Pediatric Hepatology and Liver Transplantation at Medanta Medicity Hospital. Medha Priya is designer and architect. Brinda Adige, social and women activist. We have Khushbu Jain, advocate of the Supreme Court. Sanchita Mukherjee, managing partner, Talk the Walk. Shagun Chaudhary is the first woman to represent at the Olympics shotgun. We also have Dr. Jyoti Gupta, who is the director of the Sri Ram Universal School, Ghaziabad. Okay, so Dr. Neelam Mohan, 2024 saw that horrific rape and murder in RG Kar Medical Hospital that of course shook the conscience of an entire nation. We saw the entire country outraging, but it raised questions about women being unsafe in their workspaces. As someone who is a doctor in a hospital, one of the prominent hospitals of the entire country, what are your concerns? And what do you want?
Thank you so much, Myra, for having me over to speak on a subject which deeply resonates with us. And I think one of the first things I would like to talk about is the safety of women professionals in healthcare, because we've all have seen the brutal loss of life of a young doctor in Kar Hospital. And I know it is beyond the scope of today's discussion and debate to discuss why and what things were done in need of that. But one thing was crystal clear, which resonates with everybody, is that women, including the healthcare professionals, which could be even the nursing staff, etc., are definitely unsafe. And while they're working tirelessly and selflessly to save patients, here they are going to put themselves at risk, which is totally not justified. So what would I like to ask for 2025? Number one, I would say that we would need a robust safety system, Number two, there should be definite protocols and laws, and these laws should be able to have some immediate action, which is anybody trying to harm the healthcare professionals, immediate action needs to be taken. Presently, we all see the doctors have been consistently talking about certain laws which gives them protection, not only against violence, but here we are moving from violence to life issues and others. So on the same note, if I'm allowed to talk, I would also include the need for respect, dignity at the workplace, which includes, though the POSH Act came long back, but I'm sure there are many medical institutions which, as per the survey, are not aware of this POSH Act, which means prevention of sexual harassment at work.
Right.
So when it comes to, the nursing, there are 88% Indian statistics say they are women, and the doctors are 30% plus overall in all subjects. So these laws need to be identified. Maybe there is a need of the media to talk about this. Though there is a POSH law, its enforcement in institutions is not uniform.
Okay.
And that awareness, and they should be able to talk out about it without any fear. That is also a message
Point well
that
taken,
needs to
ma'am.
be.
Dr.
Yeah,
Neelam.
what I wanted to say when she spoke about and you highlighted equal opportunities, I would like to share that in globally and in India, desperately, women doctors do not get enough leadership positions. And there was a beautiful survey on 200 plus global health institutions. And what was seen was 70% of the CEOs were men. And when it comes to middle income countries like India, it was just less than 10%. So here we are in 2018 when the total number of women who joined medical department was 51%, yet they are occupying, not even double digits a number in leadership positions. And when it comes to pay, as you highlighted, if you talk about gender pay discrepancy in all subjects, it's 22%. But statistics say that in health, it is 28% gender pay disparity for the same position between a man and a woman.
Yes.
And this needs to be truly highlighted.
Absolutely, I agree with you, because we are seeing increasingly that women are working towards challenging stereotypes which have been associated with roles, roles in general, in offices, across the country, across the world. Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing all your thoughts there, Dr. Neelam, Medha, Brinda,
I just wanted to add in
Sanchita,
two things. I think women
Shagun and
laws,
Dr.
they
Jyoti, we
need
have really come to the end of
recognition.
this discussion. Of course, let's continue the discussion off air as well. Thank you so much for joining us and wishing all the viewers a very happy 2025.